And our first poet today is one of the finest young poets of Peterborough, of the UK, I would say, someone we proudly call one of our own. Zain Awan is a multi-award winning poet and a creative whose work spans theatre, screen, and spoken word, with performances across Pakistan, North America, and beyond. He holds a joint honors degree in development economics and Middle Eastern studies from SOAS and is currently on research sabbatical for an MPhil in South Asian studies at Cambridge. Please welcome Zain with a loud salawat.
Respected scholars, elders, brothers and sisters, dearest children, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. In the interest of time, no introduction for these two poems. The first poem I actually wrote today. I like to set myself a challenge based upon the themes which will be discussed today. And it's entitled The Divine Prism, with the permission of my respected teachers and scholars. Salawatu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. I wanted to seek the peaks of your love, and you guided me to your home. Said, pray, bless your head upon the chest of my earth as your forehead touches dust. Recall I made you from this earth, and entwined in your body the breath of mine, an echo of the divine, but I still could not find how my eyes could set eyes upon yours. For you are not captured by sight nor verse, not to be ridden upon the saddles of camels or the backs of a horse. You are infinite, and I merely a dust in a speck of nothingness. The spectacle is such, the paradox which cannot by men be understood. So you sent forth your own manifestations as divine ordinance and direction, as reminders and signs of your love, and said, read of my names and understand of my love. And you ask, do you not uncover my signs? Do you not read and recall my breath divine? Do you not hold your head and hold your hand to your chest and feel the beat of your heart? Do you not see my divine creation is my divine art? But when I wanted to know how to see you, for the eyes of mine could not capture the sight, nor the ignorance of my mind could understand your infinite time, nor could I read through your verses through a mind confined to understand your signs. I asked, what of those that could read and see, those who could with their blood in your path bleed? You ask once again, do you not see my signs and over them reflect? For I have to you my own signs sent, and amongst them there is one who is the oracle, the translator of the tongue of prophethood, who can see prophecies within his own two eyes, as though time before him is played, as Adam in his clay through his eyes too sees creation in my way, and he who in his love with my oneness, who in my unity recites a eulogy for his return to me. You prayed at the place you placed your head to the chest of this earth, but from the womb of the Abrahamic tomb I called my house, I birthed my greatest sign. He who would be the peaks of my verse, my poem unending. He was the start and the meaning, the hidden and the apparent. And when you asked, when can you hear of me? I said, hear of my lovers and those that are in love with me. See how they speak so effortlessly. See how their words raise so high. So I called them Ali. I will enshrine in time their words into the peaks of eloquence so mankind heard. Some called my sign the voice of human justice. Others could not comprehend how vividly he could recount my creation in its myopic form, or see the dystopia of men who left my side. But he was the mountain that could not move, and the mountain that could grit his teeth and firm his back as revelation was revealed to prophethood and relayed to his chest. It was sealed. He was the one who could see opportunity as the cloud and clasp it with his two hands, and saw the rain as beauty and saw the sun as mercy. And when they asked how he could see me so vividly from eyes that could never capture the divine, he turned again, unveiled his chest, and his ribs parted to show a heart of two eyes, a looking glass into the divine. He is eloquence personified in the form of man. He is justice defined in the form of his hands, that part dried bread that even my angels themselves crave the crumbs that fall under his earth. And he could tell you of Jesus if you so wished, as though he himself was present as he slept. He could tell you how to bear the wounds and the troubles of men, like a camel bears the grit of the desert in her eye and still pursues. Who could wipe the spit of men from his face, to close his mortal eyes again, to open his eyes of his heart, and then do what a lover is always meant to do. Go in love, fight in my love, stand in my love, because to him the beloved is not a prayer, but it is the breath he releases and the air he inhales. He is present in the quivering of his ablution, in the sermons he spoke often, in his letters in confidence, and the questions he answered, or his intimate supplications that are his love poems. Who fears not his Lord out of fear of hell, but the magnanimity he witnesses of the power of this intimacy not to be forsaken. Ask of him and he will be present. Find him and you will find the divine. Read of him and you will be presented with my signs, with the peaks of his eloquence. Uncover your chest, part your ribs, so that your heart that was blinded may be open to my majesty, may be open to Ali, so you can see through the eyes of my beloved, so you will be reminded of my signs and of his signs. And my names are the greatest, and of my greatest names he is the great one. To see through him once again, through the heart that you have often neglected, open it through Ali, to see into the looking glass of mine, to see once again into the looking glass of the divine.